Good afternoon, people. Xavier back again with another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I enjoyed my weekend a little bit, even though I stayed at home. But there's nothing wrong with staying at home and chill if you're off for the weekend. But I know I won't be at home all day this weekend because I got a birthday party to go to on Saturday. And as you can see, I got my Texans jersey on. And I had to bring out my Houston Texans shirt. You know why? If you read the title of my video, then you know what time it is. It's time to get my thoughts about yesterday's game between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. And I really don't know how many times I'm going to say these four words. Whenever the Texans win a game, I always say these four words about my thoughts of their game against another team. The Texans strikes again. The Texans keep winning every game like they're undefeated. They should have been undefeated at the beginning of the season. Because at the beginning of the season, they lost 3 games. They lost to the New England Patriots, they lost to the Tennessee Titans, and they lost to the New York Giants. But in their next game, they step up these last 9 games and they won. They have won 9 straight games. So anyway, here are the results of yesterday's game between the Browns and the Texans. In the first 2 quarters, the Texans were killing the Browns, scoring 10 touchdowns in the first quarter and 13 in the second quarter. So the score was Texans 13, Cleveland Browns 0. But in the last 2 quarters, they came up short by scoring 3 touchdowns in each quarter, while the Browns scored 7 touchdowns in the third quarter and 6 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, which means the Browns had 13 points. And the final score, Houston Texans 29, Cleveland Browns 13. Yes, I know number 99 J.J. Watt was acting a fool again, just like he was acting a fool during the Texans game against the Miami Dolphins, as well as DeAndre Tompkins, or DeAndre Tompkins, whatever his name is. Like I said before, ever since the Texans have ended their 9-game losing streak against the Indianapolis Colts on September 30th, they have been on a roll. They keep kicking ass and taking names. And also, their defense in yesterday's game was incredible, just like their defense was incredible in last week's game on Cyber Monday. Their defense against the Washington Redskins was fucking terrible. But I'm glad their defense was much better in last week's game and in this week's game. So, like I said, on September 9th, they lost to the Patriots 27-20. Then they lost to the Titans on September 16th, 20-17. They lost to the New York Giants on September 23rd, 27-22. Then they finally won a game, ended their 9-game losing streak against the Indianapolis Colts on September 30th, 37-34 at overtime. Then on October 7th, they beat the Dallas Cowboys 19-16 at overtime. And for the first time in 6 years, they won 2 back-to-back games at overtime. October 14th, they beat the Buffalo Bills 20-13. October 21st, they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-7. October 25th, they beat the Miami Dolphins 42-23. On November 4th, they beat the Denver Broncos 19-17. On November 18th, they barely beat the Washington Redskins 23-21. If they didn't miss that field goal in the fourth quarter, they would have had more points. But I'm glad they still won against the Redskins. On Cyber Monday, they won their rematch against the Tennessee Titans 34-17. And now yesterday, they beat the Cleveland Browns 29-13. Their next game is a rematch against the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday, December 9th. Once again, it's going to be here in Houston at the NRG Stadium, formerly known as the Reliance Stadium. Then on Saturday, December 15th, they go up against the New York Jets. Then on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, they go up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Then on December 30th, 2 days before New Year's, they go up against the Jacksonville Jaguars in a rematch at the NRG Stadium here in Houston. So who knows? The Texans, if they keep winning, they may go to the Super Bowl this year. But we don't know if that's going to happen. We just got to keep watching to see if they keep winning each game in order for them to go to the Super Bowl. So that wraps up my rant about my thoughts of yesterday's game between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. I am so proud that the Texans keep winning like they're undefeated. I'm telling you, just keep up the good work, Texans. I am so glad that you keep winning every single game ever since you ended your 9-game losing streak after losing 3 games in the beginning of the season. Can they go up 10-3 against the Colts in the rematch against them this Sunday? Who knows? My prediction for them to go overtime again and for the Texans to win at overtime by 3 points, like they did when they ended their 9-game losing streak against the Colts on September 30th. That's my prediction of this Sunday's game between the Colts and the Texans. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about my thoughts on yesterday's game between the Browns and the Texans? If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell for any video that I upload. And I got a food review coming tomorrow that I've been wanting to do since I thought about it yesterday and today. Find out which food I'm talking about tomorrow in my next food review. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Houston Texans.